Hello, I'm Dave Kettlewell, your host of mastersofharmonica.com. I hope that this will be the most unusual and the most helpful material that you ever are exposed to on harmonica, and which can be of help to you on your path to be a marvelous musician. And of course, I take as a goal that you and I both, all of us, want to be masterful and wonderful musicians. So we try to move in that direction. This video is about something that underlies all harmonica, but is spoken about almost never. I don't understand. It's not written about often, and you just don't see it. But singers know about it, and oboe players do, and clarinetists, and it's the breath. Now I'm going to make a statement, and I want you to kind of think about it. The harmonica is a breath instrument. Now you might say, well, I understand that. Well, we kind of do and we kind of don't, because the breath has many different aspects that we're going to be learning about. The breath is behind and supports every single note that you ever play on your harmonica, whether it's a very quiet note or very loud, whatever you do will be supported by the breath. And if you want a gorgeous, rich, full tone, it must be supported by the breath. The breath truly is the alpha and omega. The breath is everything. And you can never know too much about the breath. Now, in this series, I'm going to explain stuff, and I'm going to give you some hints, and I'm going to demonstrate on each of the videos in this series as we walk through one subtopic after the other to help you master breath. Now, a little bit about my background, classical singer, operatic, that type of thing, years and years of control of breath, and I've played harmonica, I've played piano, studied music composition. So I really want this instrument to be absolutely the most beautiful it can be. And therefore, I'm very interested in breath. I'm going to say something to you that's going to revolutionize your thinking. It's not fair, but just because you practice doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get better. And I want to share right now with you, before we do breath, some basics about training in music that can exponentially improve how you do. When you think about your training on this instrument, I want you to picture in your mind a pyramid like is in Egypt, that has granite and stone on the base. And that base of that pyramid, if it's really strong and it's granite, you can keep on building it. It'll bear weight, and it can rise up and up and up and up. And that's the way it works when you train on harmonica. If your base principal skills are solid as a rock, you get better and better and better. It's a pyramid, okay? And the most important foundation stone in the pyramid of skills on this instrument, by far the most important, is breath. Because if you don't have breath under control, you're never going to get where you want to get to, or won't go as high as you could go. So it's something where the breath is absolutely critical. And again, you want to build key skill set after key skill set with proper technique so you get better and better and better. So we must master breath. It's worth taking the time, and it will give you that gorgeous, beautiful tone and all the special effects like bends and vibrato, they're related, by the way, because a vibrato is just multiple bends. It's an interesting thought, but they are the same. Arpeggios, quick movements up with notes or down, soft playing, loud playing, all of the different effects you can do with your diaphragm and to activate the reed, all of those are supported by the breath. Now, there's one other thing that I want to share with you that is a very unusual fact. Most musicians who play breath instruments only blow. You blow on an oboe, you blow on a saxophone, you blow on a trumpet, you blow on toys when you're a kid, you blow up balloons, you blow. But this instrument, the harmonica, you actually make sound blowing and drawing air in. Now, what does that mean? What it means is you have to have as much control drawing air in as you do blowing. But here's the weird part. They're different muscles. The muscles that you use to blow with your diaphragm are a different set of muscles. They're close, but they're not the same muscles as those on a draw. So you have to train your body to blow and to draw. And see if you can guess which one people have more trouble with. You're right. It's the draws. They're harder. Why? You've never done it. The only air that's been coming in is when you were breathing. You never played any instruments, or you didn't blow up a balloon by sucking on it. No. So your body's not used to it, and your body needs to get used to it. So we know, to recap, the training in a musical instrument is about having super strong base foundation skills, and that the number one skill that's most important to you and where you're going to go with harmonica is breath. I think it's about 55% of playing of the instrument. 55% of where you will go and what you can do and what artistic goals you can reach are based on breath. So what we're going to do is we're going to start moving down the path of understanding breath in great control. And I think you're going to love it. So here we go. Welcome to video number 1 on breath. I'm going to teach you right now correct breathing and how to activate your diaphragm, which is where the breath really comes from. Now, this is the diaphragm area.